Good morning, everyone. Out garage sailing with Hurley from Lost. No,
hello.
Jeremy. This is his first trip out with me, and we're having a great old time already.
Oh, yeah. It's hilarious and fun.
Went to
fun adventures.
Went to a few sales that posted, we have games, and they didn't have shit. So, but I did just pick up for $10 a PS2 Slim, silver one. It has some writing on it. It was not $50. I got it for $10. I actually got it for a roll of quarters that I had in my pocket. But yeah, so that's the first find of the day. Way on the other side of town. Gonna start heading back that way. Hopefully find some stuff on the way. All right, filming. Next pickup, we got a green Game Boy. He's like, fuck you. I was thinking in my head, I'm like, I need a blue one, I need a blue. But I didn't think hard enough at blue, so it came out green. The guy went into his house and brought it out. And then these are all for $1. We got Battlefield 4, the Collector's Edition of Need for Speed Carbon, Dirt 2, and... where is it?
Back here.
The best one. Conker's Live and Reloaded, all for $1 a piece. So that was very nice. He's like, how the fuck do you find this shit?
Damn whore.
He got stuff too. I think what we'll do for all your stuff is we'll show it at the end.
Yeah.
What's he I don't know what you're laughing about. He got toys and a Pyrex bowl and some other stuff, but he buys randomness because he goes to conventions and sells, and there's a car behind us, so I gotta go. For $3, just picked up a Game Boy printer, the first GB printer I've ever found at a garage sale. Really nice shape, has a roll of paper in there.
Rolls.
And then a bunch of sealed rolls, 3 more rolls.
And a camera and a...
yeah, a camera, yellow one, and then a GB with no back to it, but it looks like it's an okay shape.
And a cable.
Yeah, $3 for the whole bag, not bad. You're gonna be like, why did you buy this, Scott? You're stupid. It was $3 for this entire bag, which is why I bought everything. The fabulous, totally not outdated HD DVD drive for the 360 with its cables, and there's also, what is it? There's a memory card in here, ooh, and there is one of the old wireless headsets. So $3 for a random bag, plus there's like a couple other cables in there. And then we'll show you, we haven't shown any of his pickups yet, but Tan Puppet Elf, Born to Rock Elf, officially. Go ahead and show the other ones in that bag.
And I got...
like I said, we'll show all of his stuff at the end, but...
we got Fred and Barney.
there we go. The convention that you go to is over in Tampa.
Fanboy Expo.
Fanboy Expo, him and his dad set up at. They've done it 2 years in a row now. It's a smaller convention still. It's cheap to get a table, which is why that's the one that they go to. But they make a decent amount of money on, randomness, that kind of stuff. Me and Wood went there, and I'm pretty sure I filmed. Yeah.
It was a garage sale pickup.
Yeah, it was a garage sale pickup video back from this summer towards like September when Wood was down. So good, weird finds today. Very interesting stuff. At the garage sale we are passing right now over there. A long time ago. That's a famous garage sale. When we drove by it, I was like, oh, this is the garage sale where I got the factory sealed Donkey Kong Country from. Hold on, I'm gonna safely drive over here. 1 second. Okay, there was a car behind me. Anyways, that's the garage sale where I got a factory sealed Donkey Kong Country on the Super Nintendo. She originally wanted $1,000 for it. Went down a bit on her price from there. She had it for like a year. I'd gone to the garage sale, I went back like a year later, and then she still had it, and I was like, how much now? $50. Oh, okay. For free, I got a disc-only copy of Marvel vs. Capcom at that sale. Only game that they had, and she's like, yeah, you can have it. It doesn't even have a case. So like, all right. It needs a resurfacing. It looks like it would still probably play right now, but it's kind of rough. But yeah, for free, all right. I think this is probably the last sale at a genuine garage sale today. We went to a few pawn shops, went and had Chick-fil-A lunch, but for $20, this is from one of my contact people that I deal with frequently. I got a complete NES cleaning kit, one with the Mario on it, Contra 4, Fire Emblem Awakening on the 3DS. We have a Pokemon Blue that has a working save battery, and then a Pokemon Red that is missing its battery and its screw on the back. But all that for $20. And the next clip I guess you'll see is covering your shit.
Yay.
So we're meeting back up with Jeremy's dad. Say hi.
Hi.
And he went garage selling. I'll show you the stuff that he got in a second, but this is the stuff that Jeremy got. We have, obviously, those plushes that you already saw, the Star Wars tree ornaments, a Culture Club pin, Boy George, some He-Man toys, and some other odd toys in there, Gremlins, and then a Pyrex bowl to eat spaghetti in. And then his dad bought a ton of shirts. Funny enough, he finds a garage sale that has all these corn shirts. And, oh, we got to find the band shirt in there, too. A bunch of corn shirts from all different years. I'm totally messing them up, but there's 8 different corn shirts in here. Metallica, a bunch of old rock tees. But there's a really funny shirt in here from some guys I went to high school with. Watch it be the very frickin' bottom. That's a Halloween Busch Gardens Howl-O-Scream shirt. Keep going. There's some nuts. Nope. More corn. Metallica. Mudvayne. Alice in Wonderland. Daryl. OTEP. Where the fuck is it? Look, there it is. A Broken Machine. I went to school with the guys in this band and then formed a band with some of them at one point. Memories right there. Found at a garage sale.
All 26 shirts.
All 26 shirts. And then, how much were they?
50 cents.
50 cents a piece. And then a bunch of Laserdisc movies for 50 cents a piece. Escape from New York.
Shirt.
Oh, yeah, and then I have this corn shirt, but it's full of holes and falling apart. So I was like, hey, and they're giving it to me. So that's awesome. Thank you.
You're welcome.
You're welcome.
All right, I guess this is a bye now as well. Thanks for hanging out. 5.5 hours of garage sailing. And I'm surprised he went garage selling for the entire time we were garage selling.
I got lost. I ended up down at the Rays Stadium.
He was over in Tampa somehow.
Yeah,
All right, well, say bye.
Bye.
It's that time in the pickups video where each week I announce the random game giveaway winner, and I do have a very cute little Contra Cat sitting right here that could help me with the drum roll, but I'm going to give her a break. She always does it. Instead, this week, I'm going to have this giant, ugly plastic rat help me out. So, here we go. The winner of the random game giveaway this week is Joe Chavez. Congratulations, Joe. Thank you for watching. Please send me a personal message either here on YouTube or on the Facebook fan page. The description section down below has the link to the Facebook fan page. And let me know what system you want your random game to be for and your shipping address, and I'll get that game mailed out to you. Now, this week, of course, hey, guess what? There's a chance to win another game. All you have to do is be subscribed, thumbs up this video, and leave a comment down below. Comment can be about whatever. But the suggestion this week is, what do you think JHMDF should stand for, my channel name? I have mentioned in the past what it actually does stand for, so a lot of you probably know. But hey, if you don't, then you can look down in the comments section below, and I'm sure someone will tell you, because I'm not going to mention it right now. But I want to know what you guys think the channel should stand for. Anyway, just be subscribed, thumbs up the video, leave a comment, and then you're entered. Contest goes until Friday at midnight each week, Eastern Standard Time. Alright, on to other pickup stuffs. When I got home today from garage sailing, I took a nap. And I think I mentioned before that when me and Jeremy were out, we had gone by a couple thrift stores and a pawn shop. And at one of the thrift stores, I have a friend that works there, and he gave me a text later in the day after I got up from my nap and said, basically just said, hey, this is something interesting that just came in. And he sent me a picture, and it was a box that had just exploded open with systems and games and accessories and stuff. So I texted him back, I am on my way. I quickly ran down there, and I won't pull every single thing out of this box. Like I said, a lot of it's accessories. But there was a Super Nintendo complete with the hookup cables and one actual Nintendo controller and 2 off-brand ones. It is very dirty, but besides that, it is actually not that yellow for it being one of the original like locking game release. There we go. One of the original ones. It's actually in really nice shape. Doesn't have any cracks or issues. So that was a pretty cool find. And then a Model 1 Genesis that had 2 controllers. It's missing the RF, but it did have the power cable. And then a Fat PS2, which surprisingly only had a power cable. Nothing else. We have this was kind of cool. The Sega Genesis Ginny Stick. We got Dreamcast controllers. There's 2 of them in there. There's a Dreamcast system at the bottom of this. There was some GameCube controllers in there, a couple third parties. There's one real Indigo one. A bunch of random like manuals, one for the Genesis. Some manuals for games that weren't in here. Tournament Fighters for the Genesis. Some 32X manuals. Mortal Kombat and Afterburner. Game Genie guide with Chester the Cheetah playing football in a Miami Dolphins outfit. That's really freaking random. The Game Genie itself. Then there was only a few actual games, but the best ones were Mario Kart on the Super Nintendo, and even though there wasn't an N64 in there, we have a copy of Ocarina of Time. Some of the other games, there was a few loose card Genesis ones, like the not for resale Sonic. Hold on. Actually, the Nintendo brand GameCube controller was a black one, not indigo. The other games that were in here, Desert Strike, NBA Jam, Mortal Kombat. There's a copy of Crazy Taxi in there somewhere on the Dreamcast. It was the only Dreamcast game that was in there that wasn't like cracked in half or shattered or a burned copy. All of that in that box was $30, so that was a fantastic deal. And then earlier in the week, I'll make this story very short because it actually has many different parts. But basically, I saw a blue Wii at a pawn shop last weekend. I went back a couple days later and it had sold. They only wanted $40 for it, and I probably should have bought it because that's a pretty damn good price. And the blue systems are obviously a little more uncommon than finding the white ones all the time or the black ones. So I missed out on that one. I was kind of bummed. I drive literally 5 minutes down the road to the next pawn shop just for the hell of it, and sitting in their display case was 2 different boxed Wii systems. Well, the first one I'm going to show you, it's on top, so that's why I'm showing you first, is a complete in box Wii Mini, which I've been on the lookout for a Wii Mini for my collection. And to find it in the box, it's the Mario Kart edition. It was very nice. It's in good shape. The only thing it's missing in here is like the bottom piece of cardboard that would have housed everything. But and also it doesn't have the paperwork that would have come with it. That was the second system I saw. This was the first one I saw in there. A boxed blue Wii with the Skylanders Giants set in there. This was complete, except it was only missing the game disc for Skylanders Giants. I ended up getting both of these, a piece. I got them for $45 a piece. I was going to pay $40 just for the blue Wii. I figured $5 more, $45 for the whole Skylanders set and complete in the box. And it is in very nice shape. Was a really good deal. And because I am not prepared and I left the shit over on the shelf, it's not that important. But there were a few more things packed into these boxes. There was actually another set of blue Wii remote and a blue nunchuck, third party, like off-brand ones, and a white classic controller for the Wii. But yeah, that was awesome because, like I said, I was bummed that I had missed out on the $40 one, but hey, I went down the friggin' road and found a complete in box one for $45. And I already got the game disc for it because it was, $6 or something like that used at GameStop, so I went ahead and bought that just to put it in there so it's all complete. So that was really awesome. I have 2 more things to mention real quick. The first being, I need to give a big thank you to Retro NES Hunter here on YouTube. I'll put the link to your channel in the About section down below. I need to say super mega big thank you because he hooked me up with the last Mega Man kart-based game, or the American Mega Man kart-based game that I needed, and that is Mega Man X3 on the Super Nintendo. Thank you very much, man. When I posted a couple weeks ago on Facebook that I got Mega Man 7, I mentioned X3 was the last one I needed. He said he had a copy, and as he put it, he gave me the bro price indeed. I'm not going to mention exactly how much I paid because it was a really, really good deal. Let's just say I thought I was going to have to pay a shit ton more for buying it, like off of eBay or Amazon or whatever, so I'm glad I didn't. Thank you again. And the other thing I want to mention is my friend Marshall started a website with some friends called thebandwagoner.com. And I will be putting some of my videos on there, the garage sale and the VGS videos. They're still going to be on YouTube, obviously. It's just another place for them to be viewed. And his website is like a multimedia website, so it's not just video game related. It'll have sports related stuff and random news. So go check it out. Again, that'll be in the About section down below. The About section is crammed full of important information for you guys this week. Thank you all for watching. Again, to enter the game giveaway this week, just be subscribed, thumbs up, and comment down below. But say bye-bye, kitty, as you're cleaning yourself. Where? Aw, she disappeared. Nope, she's head bobbing back and forth. Anyways, thank you all for watching. I will see you all later. Peace!